Dance Channel TV takes you all the way to the East Coast to Saratoga Springs in New York. This city has a history enriched with world-class horse racing and enhanced by tradition. It has one of the oldest and most charming racetracks in the country, so a day at the Saratoga Race Course is not to be missed. But there's more. The city also has natural spring spas, fabulous boutiques, and multiple museums, including one focused on dance. It's called the National Museum of Dance, and we got a sneak peek at this hidden gem to bring dance to Saratoga Springs.
So the history of the museum, historically the building was a bathhouse when the springs in Saratoga were prominent. It laid vacant for quite some time after the rise of the springs. It was taken over by a furniture maker actually, who used the space for his business, and then when he left, the building was vacant again until the mid-'80s, when a group of dance enthusiasts from Saratoga, including Mary Lou Whitney and her late husband Cornelius, decided to take over the building and showcase the dance culture and history that we have here in Saratoga. We've had visitors come to the museum that really didn't have any background in dance or experience with dance at all, and some of them have come back and said, you know, you opened my eyes to this amazing thing, or it could have been a company that we had on exhibition or something like that, and they just said it's changed their view. You know, they're going to see New York City Ballet now, they're involved in dance and watching it, which is always a really rewarding experience. I think the Dance Museum is so important. People don't necessarily understand the dance culture that we have here in Saratoga. You know, we're constantly affiliated with the horses and the horse track and other tourist things, but New York City Ballet spends weeks of their summer here every year. There's lots and lots of dance culture and lots of dance enthusiasts and dance fans in Saratoga as well.
The exhibits here at the National Museum of Dance, we have several different exhibits. Some rotate, some are permanent exhibits. Our Hall of Fame houses more than 50 inductees to the Hall of Fame, and that's a permanent exhibit. We have one item from each person in the Hall of Fame on display, as well as some different videos. Every year, new people get inducted, one posthumously and one still alive, and we dedicate a space in the museum to them and do an exhibit for them. Right now we have a tango exhibit that's here for a year. We have a tiaras and tutu exhibit. We've had a Guatemalan mask exhibit and dance. We have an exhibit with Carol Armitage, a choreographer, and costumes from her 30-year history of dance. So there's like 52 costumes of hers and big backdrops. And then we also have a semi-permanent exhibit that pays tribute to dancers in film. And every year we have a Lifetime Achievement Award winner, and they get a little spot in there that highlights their career. And it's an interactive exhibit, lots of film, different dances, and the history of dance and film. The most popular exhibit is probably our tango exhibit. It's interactive, you can learn tango steps, there's lots of different videos going on. Such a big hit that we have a gala this year, and we're doing a tango gala. The shoes that you see around Saratoga were a fundraiser we did 2 years ago. Local businesses sponsored a shoe, and we would pair them with an artist. They worked together to paint the shoe however they wanted it represented.
The School of the Arts is the most important program of the National Museum of Dance. We started this school perhaps around 9 years ago. We started with 45 students, and now we are up to 450 enrollments. We're trying to offer classes for recreational, and also we try to develop a high standard or high quality offerings. And at this point, after 8 years, we're actually reaching that. We can offer classes for recreational students. They're here once per week, but also we have quite a nice number of dedicated dancers that they are almost here every day. The School of the Arts is the most important program of the National Museum of Dance, not just artistically, but also revenue. It really supports what is happening at the museum. We're really developing we're fusioning the school with the museum. And this just happened the last year and a half since I became the director of the museum as well. So now in the position where I can combine everything. And because of that had motivated us to spend and invest more money in the exhibitions and our programming. So I think it's something that we are really evolving. The quality of what we are doing and offering, I think is going to go higher and higher. This past December, we started our first Nutcracker. We just did the second act, very successful. And we're going to keep doing that.